Introducing Tyler Abenante. Woo!
Thanks. That's all the time I needed to film. Yeah, well, before I got here, I had some stomach virus, and I needed to call an ambulance. You call ambulance for other people, right? What are you supposed to say about yourself? Can you come get me? Yeah, I don't feel so good. Yeah, just come on in and I'll be lying on the floor. So I'm walking around, but I don't know how to do this. And I thought, I'll drive myself to the emergency room. That's a nice, relaxing drive. No, after you. Merge! Everybody merge! I'm only imploding. So by the time I get to the parking garage, no valid parking. I mean, that's not the biggest oversight in our solar system. I'm circling around the parking garage. Can I park there? I think I'm gonna die. I'm done too. Okay, go ahead. I'll go up a couple of levels. So by the time I check, so I don't care if you're driving yourself or someone else to the emergency room. You still want to go in there and go with them. What, you're supposed to drop someone off and go park a car? Okay, you go in. Tell them you're shot. Ask them if they validate. So by the time I check in, the nurse asks the most insulting question. What seems to be the problem? Oh, well, it seems that my insides want to be on my outside. But I'm no doctor. So by the time they check me into my luxurious half room, there's a mystery patient, ooh, and he's moaning. And I'm like, they're not going to help me. They're not going to help me with him moaning. So I got out moaning. It's a whole haunted choir in the hospital room. It's gotta be hell working in this environment! So by the time the nurse comes into my luxurious half room, she asks me a question. How are you doing today? I'm on a journey. Do you have a painkiller? This is killing me. She asked, how would you describe your pain? It's killing me. I don't know if you remember that part. Ouch. Are we playing that pyramid game? Excruciating. Horrific. Would rather have shards of glass in my eyes. She asked, how would you rate your pain? 4 stars. 2 enthusiastic thumbs up. She asked, how would you rate your pain between 1 through 10, with 10 being the worst? Well, not like a low number is going to help you. Oh, I'm a 2. Maybe a high 1. Get me a baby aspirin and cut in half. Maybe a Flintstone vitamin and I'll be out of your hair. And you can take care of all the 3s and 4s and such. Rather saying such ridiculous numbers these days. So I'm thinking, I'll say 10, but then I heard that the worst pain that you can have is getting a femur bone cracked in half. If that's true, they have rights to 10. And I'm thinking, what what am I afraid of? Is like a femur ward going to hear about me and come hobbling in my room? Who the hell has the audacity to say he was on the level 10? You know nothing about 10. Give me a sledgehammer. Let me show you what 10's all about, Mr. Tommy Ache. Oh, no. So, I'm thinking, I'll say 9. And then I thought, no, childbirth. I better not compete with that. You know what must be hell? Giving childbirth when your femur bone's cracked in half. So I say, I guess I'm an 8. She says, okay, I'll be right back. I say, I blew it. I'm getting nothing with 8. But then she surprised me. She comes back in with a doctor and she says, the doctor told me to give you morphine. I'm like, morphine? That's what they gave the guy in Saving Private right before he died. Okay, I'm a 4. I'm a 0. I'm a negative 11. Morphine. So, once they give me morphine, about 15 minutes later, for the hell of it, I'm like, I'm an 8 again! Guess who's an 8? By the time they check me out, I'm walking down the hall saying, say 8! Say 8! Say 8! Say 8! Happy 8 Day! Did you get some 8? Can you get 8? I'm doing count wrong numbers. Johnny, I will see you, AO. I don't understand my own visuals. Alright. So they checked me up to my doctor, and that's the only time I feel like a little kid. You didn't do what I told you, did you? No. What should you have done? I should have listened when you were talking. What are you going to do? I'm going to start listening. When are you going to start? I'm going to start right now. Tall doctor. And, doctors are good people. And so they're saying they're trying to avoid the buzzword pain. They're trying to avoid that. It scares people. But they will tell you all about pressure. If your doctor says, if you're going to feel some pressure, buckle up. I mean, if you're going to feel a little bit of pressure, okay. Say, pressure hurts like hell! So, he could be swinging a 2x4 at your head. In the moment, you're going to feel a little bit of pressure. Hey, bring it on. I'm good under pressure. I like pressure situations. So, he checks me up. I go to my doctor, and cholesterol was high. Last year was high, and I haven't done any different. I mean, it's no reason that your cholesterol is going to plummet down. Come on, 200! 337! How could that be? I got Burger King coupons in my pocket. It's inexplicable! So, he checks me and he says, hey, you need to lose a couple pounds there, Brian. I'm like, thank you.